Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. You know, among the many things that you do as a small business owner, besides doing paperwork, the jobs, inventory, all those things, we also have to work on our vehicles. And today we're going to fix a Misfire in a 1998 E250. It's got a 4.2 liter V6 and it's got a Misfire on number 5 cylinder. So there could be a couple of problems there. Could be a fuel injector, could be fuel filter, low pressure, could be vacuum leak, or maybe it's just the plug. But whatever it is, we're going to fix it right now today. So let's take a look. First thing we're going to do is double check our findings by hooking up a pocket scanner to the data port, which is right here. We've got our key on, plug it in, and you can see it's ready to scan. It's scanning, and it's going to tell us what codes are going bad in this computer on this 1998 E250 4.2 liter. We've got one code. Let's see what it is. And it's a P0305, and what that means is there's a misfire on cylinder number 5. So let's take a look. Okay, we have to remove this little cover to the engine here. Not too hard to do yet. It's got a couple of clips, one on the side, driver's side, one on the passenger side, and down on the floor there's another clamp that holds this cowl in place. So we're going to take that off and see what's going on. Okay, you can see this is number 6 and this is number 5 right here. So we're going to pull this plug, the plug wire, pull the plug and check it, probably replace it, and then check our code again. So give me 1 second. And here we have number 5. You can kind of see it. Looks a little bit burnt, but it doesn't really look that bad. A little bit of carbon buildup. Let's replace this plug and see what goes on. One thing that I have found over the years working on all the trucks, especially Fords, is that if you're going to replace a part on a Ford, use a Motorcraft part to replace it, and usually that solves your problem. They're Motorcraft Platinums, and they're about $5 a piece, but you know what, they work. So we're going to pull it out of the box. And again, you can see it says Motorcraft Platinum, and the gap is supposed to be preset on a Ford 1998 E250 with a 4.2 liter V6 should be 0.054. So we're going to check that real quick. Gap. Let's put it back. Again, this is a Motorcraft Platinum plug. We've just checked the gap. The gap is good, and we're going to reinstall it. One thing that I do recommend is that you put some AntiSeize around the threads, especially in an old truck. This truck has 241,000 miles on it, and we'd like to run this to at least 300,000, so let's put this on there. Just takes a little bit, wrap it around. It does make it a little easier to take your plug out. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, we're ready to reinstall. We're going to gently slide this into the socket. And just start it by hand. Once we get this finger tight, then we'll go ahead and put the wrench on there and just snug it up. Plugs don't need to be super tight, just enough to stop that compression from leaking past it. Just snug it. Carefully pull it off. And the last thing that I recommend also is to put this boot protector on there. It's a silicone product. It actually makes the gap, actually makes the spark work really good from your wire to the plug. So we're going to put that on the end of the plug. Put our plug wire back on. There it goes. Snap that little guy in place. And we're ready to start it up. Okay, we've driven our 1998 E250 Ford with a 4.2-liter V6 for about an hour now, and we're going to see what kind of codes we have left. Engine light is off, but sometimes it'll register a code. We'll take a look. Okay, there's our data port. We're going to hook up our pocket scanner and see what kind of codes we have, if any. See if we can get some light on this thing. Scanning. Zero codes, that's what we want to hear. Terrific. Let's start this baby up and put her back on the road. And as you can see, no check engine light.